the sunshine in the day. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out.
I'm here again walking through my beautiful city of Hamburg. I wasn't planning on making a video today, but I left my apartment, which is something I've done maybe 4 times this entire year already. And I thought, it's so pretty outside, why not? And the reason that I left my apartment is because of a stupid mistake I made. I ordered some clothes, and the service that I ordered these from, I used to always have them sent to my office when I was working on a project here in Hamburg. And I forgot to change that address in my account. So I ordered this shipment and it got shipped to that place, which is closed now because everything's closed here. And so it got sent then, you know, like the post office takes it and then sends you a message that you can go pick it up at the post office. Well, this place is like 2 miles from where I live. So I'm walking through the snowy city here to go pick up some clothes.
I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
This church here is one of the tallest churches in Hamburg, one of the tallest buildings in Hamburg at all. And this area here marks like an old neighborhood where there used to be also a big church. I'm talking like thousands of years ago. And it was like a walled community back then. And underneath these structures here and that one over there, there are parts of the wall still standing, and they built these structures around them to protect it from the elements. And that's one thing I always find so interesting and fascinating about living in a European city, is that there are things here that are, you know, like in the United States, if something's like 100 years old or 200 years old, that's like really old. But here, there are literally things that are thousands of years old. Like thousands of years ago, people were walking around here. And inside the city center area at the moment, you're required to wear a mask, and it has to be one of these kind of masks. Sorry, I know the street is probably really loud right now. And I'm reaching the area which is sort of like outside of the city center limits, but I'm gonna leave my mask on anyways, just because it doesn't bother me and it keeps me warm. And it's cold outside. It's like, I think it's 25 degrees Fahrenheit, so like -5 degrees Celsius.
Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
This is one of the many canals in Hamburg. Hamburg is a very wet city. There's water all over the place, which is, I think, one of the reasons I really like it. Reminds me of being in Minnesota, I guess. And this canal used to separate the main part of the city from the like import part of the city. So this area over here used to just be the warehouse district where goods from all over the world would be stored, and you used to like have to go through customs and immigration to pass over this bridge and to get back into the city, because the people then would come here to pick up all the goods and stuff from all over the world that they would bring back into the city to sell in their stores and stuff like that. And it's not used for that anymore, and now this is like a really cool place to live. Of course, a lot of this has been turned into lofts and office buildings, and then there's a lot of new architecture as well. Here you can see the contrast between the old and the new. So many buildings were put under a sort of protection. I can't think of the word in English right now, but they're not allowed to be changed. They're on like the historical register. But then over in this area, that is where basically everything was torn down and then it's all modern buildings. But I think a lot of those bricks are from the old buildings. And just across from that castle-looking building, the building over there with the yellow stripe, that's my destination. That is the post office where hopefully my package is still waiting. And before I go in here, I think I'm gonna wrap it up because my hand is already so cold from holding the telephone. And yeah, I'm gonna have to be carrying this box back home. So if you like these kind of videos and you wanna see more of me just sort of walking around town without really necessarily, you know, a really interesting subject, then let me know in the comments below and I'll make more.
Things are gonna